it for this crowd. Let's go now to the AutoZone Keys to Victory and find out how they might be able to win this match.
Okay, for Johnny Tapia, the double left hooks against the southpaw style. Avoid the letdown. This is not a title fight. He still must win impressively. For Bohol, used a good body shots. He needs to hang on the inside. He's not a power puncher, but he must try to smother Johnny Tapia.
All right, there is Johnny Tapia, the WBO Super Featherweight Champion. Title is not on the line tonight, but he faces a clever, crafty left-hander in Rolando Bohol, who's from the Philippines, now living in Hawaii.
And a good look at the knockout percentage. Bohol has virtually none, and Johnny Tapia is 61%, which is very good. You know, this is not a title fight for Johnny Tapia, but it is still a referendum for the people of Albuquerque that he needs to have passed here.
Boxing is a sport now where your marketability seems to rest on every single fight. People forget what you did even the day before yesterday. Well, Johnny Tapia getting right after Bohol. Tapia told us today, Dave, that he wanted to be very careful about clashes of heads as he leaned in with Bohol.
He certainly doesn't want to lose any potential fights coming up, and he also leans forward a little bit with his head as well, and that almost leads to an inevitable clash somewhere down the line.
And it happened already.
Maybe sooner than later.
Johnny Tapia has the skills to do well against the lefty. He has one of the best double left hooks in boxing, and good straight right hand, and knows how to step to his left, because that's what you have to do against the lefty.
And he'll have to step in. He gets right in on Bohol here.
Beautiful left hooks by Tapia and right hands, and Rolando Bohol backed against the ropes. Tapia is one of the hardest punchers at this weight.
There was a left hook. Big right to the side, and he caught one on the return.
We saw Bohol go 10 rounds with Junior Jones back in 1991 when Jones was knocking everybody out. Though more recently, he lost to Orlando Canizales, the IBF bantamweight champion, as he went up in weight, got knocked out in 5 rounds, and just took a big right hand from Tapia.
And at what point in his training are we catching him? Always a good question. People train in the gym, but if there's not a fight right in front of them, the intensity level is not the same.
And he took this fight on very short notice, just about a week.
Well, this has been both an explosive round at times for Johnny Tapia and a measured round. Looking for a spot to place the right hand there.
He has found a home for the right hand, and he's landing it, but not neglecting the left hook to the body and the head.
And right now, he wants to show Bohol everything.
So, good first round for Johnny Tapia. And when he has a good first round, you'll know about it from this crowd.
Don't do nothing about different. You had him everywhere. It's not a fight all. Just watch his head and go, okay? Just be careful. Just keep doing what you're doing. Don't stand there now. Give him angle. Give him angle. Okay? You guys doing good, Johnny. Very good.
Johnny Tapia, the straight right.
Snap that punch.
How do you beat the southpaw? That's one very good way there. A lead right hand, and he kept on coming.
No problem. Movement. Any movement now. No let the guy hit you that much. Okay, we gotta go. Okay? Understand?
Let's go, baby.
So Johnny Tapia comes out for round 2, as does his opponent, Rolando Bohol. We want to mention this early on. The Tapia group, Paul Chavez and Johnny, want to send their best wishes out to John Cabrera, a delightful man, one of the nicest guys in boxing, who has helped him in his matchmaker, and he is ailing, and we all send our best wishes to him. And his guy, Johnny Tapia, is showing him why he won the WBO championship. He is wailing away against Bohol and then roughing him up a little bit.
And so far showing the challenge of a hunger of a challenger, 32-7. In many non-title fights, we have seen champions come in, go through the motions, get a decision. Johnny Tapia has come out as if his title was on the line in this fight.
Since his absence from boxing for almost 4 years due to substance abuse and all the things that were chronicled in the story that Dave did for you, Johnny Tapia has come back with a vengeance. He's a different fighter. He doesn't know any gear but fast in the ring now. He goes after everybody.
He went to the top of the mountain in his last fight, and he's right about at that level here. Johnny Tapia, ultimate blue collar.
He really is, and he went from being a boxer to really a slugger.
He had the textbook style of jabbing from the outside, but he has leaned in, got more power on his shots, and there's some speed.
He gets some serious leverage on that left hook. Now, for Rolando Bohol in here, Rolando is trying to find a home for his right hook over the hook of Tapia, but it's just not working. What happened there? He injured himself. Bohol just must have, I don't know what he fell down from.
But he got counted.
He didn't even get hit, did he?
No, he didn't. Wasn't even near being hit, but there might be some injury here. He just doesn't want to fight at this point.
I have never seen that. Unless I'm missing my bet, there wasn't even a punch thrown. That is weird. Rolando Bohol is not a ham and egger. He's a guy who will come to fight. He's been in against champions. He falls down again.
That time he got hit, but he's resigned. He does not want to be here. His training may not have been the best. Johnny Tapia is all over him, and in his case, he decided in this fight he did not want to go on.
That was mysterious to me. Johnny Tapia, you look at him, he's a happy guy. He was fighting very well in this match. Make no mistake about that. And he wins it by a TKO in the second round. But in my mind, under some odd circumstances. Certainly nothing that has to do with him.
Well, I think the replay of that first knockdown should be very interesting and quite revealing about what happened. He was not hit.
And let me say this about Rolando Bohol. We've seen him before. Let's listen in. Maybe we get some inkling of what's going on in there. Let's see what went on before that knockdown.
Here's Tapia coming in. Good right hand. The left hooks digging downstairs. Nothing looks like it's overly impressive. I mean, there's good shots here. These are not knockdown shots yet. Left hook to the body now. Bohol trying to hold on, punching his way out of it. Coming forward.
Get eyes in the back.
Still wants to get something going here. Misses with a shot. Right now he's not been hit. This is just before the first knockdown.
He got hit with a good left hook there, but falls down.
The invisible man came in and got him.
Unless that was simply a delayed reaction to the left hook that landed.
And the second knockdown here, Bohol has taken too much, and of course, you don't give Johnny Tapia this kind of an opening. Strong right hand, come in with the left hook, and he's just putting everything on Bohol right now. The left hook's digging him, and that one downstairs was a telling blow. That was happening throughout the entire second round, also the earlier round of the fight.
Here's a theory, and maybe we'll even have a chance to ask Rolando Bohol. That left hook that landed before that was a very hard left hook, and it could be a delayed reaction, because I want to point out, the man you're looking at is not a quitter. We've seen him before. No. That would be odd in his profile to think that he would just quit, and that man, Johnny Tapia, fought very well. Another man is in the ring to tell us about it, Michael Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes at 2 minutes, 21 seconds of round number 2. The winner by knockout victory, the pride of Albuquerque, New Mexico, the baby-faced assassin. He's the WBO Super Flyweight Champion of the world, Johnny Tapia.
So Johnny Tapia returns in glory again here in Albuquerque. And